This is Kamera, my first few minutes with God, day 101, 1 Samuel chapter 13 and 14. Saul, we learn, 30 years old when he becomes king, and he reigned for 42 years. Saul, his son Jonathan, and the Israelite army, they are on a mission and they are at war with the Philistines. They are very successful in their battles. Philistines hate the children of Israel even more. They gather a bigger army, a massive army. Children of Israel are intimidated. They start to hide. The army begins to hide, right? So Samuel told Saul that he would be there in 7 days. 7 days come, there's no Samuel. Saul gets impatient. His men are leaving. They're scared. They're slipping away. And so he takes upon himself to have a burnt offering. Just as he's completing his burnt offering, Samuel comes. Saul's excited to see Samuel. Samuel is not happy at all. What have you done? You disobeyed a command of God. Had you been obedient, your kingdom would have been established forever. Because of your disobedience, your kingdom has been taken from you and given to one whose heart is for the Lord. He has been appointed king. Samuel leaves. Saul continued his battle with his now 600 people. He had a lot more than that, but now he has only 600 men. They continue their battle. This is the crazy thing, though. There was no blacksmith in Israel, so whenever the Israelite needs something sharpened, they would have to go to the Philistines. Philistines, they're not having it. We're not doing anything for you guys. So the only ones who had a spear or a sword or anything was Saul and Jonathan. So fast forward, one day Jonathan decides he wants to go check out the Philistines' outpost. He grabs his armor bearer. Armor bearer is down for whatever with Jonathan. I'm down with you, whatever you do, Jonathan. And so Jonathan tells him, you know what? God can defeat an army with a few people or a lot of people. And so when they get there, Jonathan has this idea. If they pretty much invite me to a fight, then we're going to go at it. And so Jonathan and his armor bearer, they kill like 20 men, but they're spaced out like maybe a half an acre away. Philistines see all these dead people. They are terrified now. And so God causes an earthquake and causes so much confusion among the Philistines that they start to it's chaotic. So there's a lookout man for the Israelite army, and he tells Saul about this. And Saul decides, okay, who's missing? He discovers his son and the armor bearer is missing. And so everyone goes out to battle, to this battleground. And Saul, he leaves the ephod. Do you know you're supposed to take the ephod with you? Anyway, they go out to battle. And they find that the Philistines are fighting amongst each other. They're killing each other. They join in and kill the Philistines as well. Even the Hebrews who had left, they come and they start to fight. And so God allowed them to have victory over the Philistines. Okay? So fast forward, Jonathan, he's hungry. He takes some honey. He eats it. That's when he's told, your father had made a vow that anyone who eats, they are going to die. He's going to kill them. Saul discovers that his son ate some honey. First of all, Jonathan's like, we could have killed so many more Philistines if they would have eaten. They had no strength. Anyway, Saul decides he's going to follow through and have his son killed. The Israelite army, they're not going for that. Jonathan is the reason why we had victory. No, we're not going to do this. So we find that Saul, he fought the Philistines throughout his reign, his life, basically at that point. And any young, strong man, he would recruit them to be part of his army. Saul had 3 sons. It was Ishabeth, Jonathan, and this other guy, Shuma, something like that. He had 2 daughters, Merab and Michal. So there you have it, guys. Day 101, 1 Samuel chapter 13 and 14. You have a God-filled blessed day.